So today we're going to talk about toxic people. I mean, what are toxic people? Who are they? Where do we find them? What do we do with them? The only thing I don't have to explain to you is that there are toxic people, because all of us have people in our lives that turn up, and by the time they go, you're like, oh my God, they drained me, they made me feel terrible, they upset me, and every time I speak to them, they're mean to me. Why do I do it? The first thing to do is to subscribe, because when you subscribe, you are going to know when I send out more videos like this. So please subscribe. And then the second thing I want you to do is, do you know a toxic person that you struggle to deal with? If you do, can you please write yes in the comment box below? Because I think that we all struggle with this, but we don't always have the place to speak about it and to know that it's not just something about us that they came to find us, but that it is just something that they're there, aren't they? So it's not, what is exactly a toxic person? It's not really like the whole person is toxic. It's kind of like that their behavior is toxic. It could also be that your relationship with them is toxic. And often this is because they are having problems. And for whatever reason they have problems, they don't want to take responsibility for it. They just don't want to feel like they have to deal with their feelings and their needs and all of the problems that it brings for them. And so what they do is that they come to you with those things, and they either decide that they're the victim and you're the bully, or they're the bully and you're the victim, or even the worst one of, oh, woe is me. My life just sucks, and that actually it's really terrible. And you are stuck in a position where you just have to deal with them. So when they're bullying, I mean, and always it's speaking to some parts of you, because otherwise they wouldn't be coming, but they literally turn up and trigger the worst parts of you. What they're doing is they're acting from the parts of them where they need to get their needs met, like in a completely unhealthy way. So for example, people with toxic behavior will go off and create a drama in their lives and always be surrounded by it. You know those people that you're like, hi, how are you? And they're like, oh, you're not gonna believe what happened. You know those guys? Them. Or you've got the other people who try and manipulate and control you by being needy. And they're like, how are you? Oh, you know, like really struggling again, and you're just thinking, oh, okay. Or you have the ones that use other people to meet their needs, like generally a lot of parents. So what they're doing is they're kind of like, so why don't you call me? What is it about, you know, do you just think you don't have enough time? Do you think you're just like too important? Is your new job just so amazing? Are your new friends so great? And you're kind of like, no, I just, you know. And then you have the other straightforward cows, because they are jealous, they're envious, and they hate everything good that has ever happened to anyone else. And they don't know why it happens to them. And you come away from them feeling a little bit like you need a shower, because it's kind of a bit grubby. The thing is, these are all different versions of being toxic. What I want you to do is think about it. Which one do you find always turns up in your life? Which one do you find? Write in the comment below and go, which one is it? Is it the jealous one? Is it the woe is me one? Is it the bitchy one? Is it the one that just, you know, just don't have time for me and makes you feel really bad? Which one do you attract? Leave me a comment and tell me which is the person, because that will tell you so much about your interaction. Because actually what it is it's about your interaction with these people. These people only come up to you because you react to whatever it is they're saying. So your reactions can include that you feel betrayed, that you kind of pull back, or that you just think, oh, I've just got to sit through this. Or you think, oh, you poor thing, can I give you a loan? Do you need some help? Can I pick you up? Can I move you? And what's happening is that actually really normal, healthy boundaries are kind of being crossed, and we know it isn't the right thing, but we kind of let go of how we believe, our values, to kind of help this person, because they've now sucked us in and we have accepted to be sucked in. Both people play a role in any toxic relationship. So it's going to be about you and it's going to be about them. So you need to really think, what am I doing in this place? Now, here's how you do that. The signs that you're surrounded by toxic people are: one, you're emotionally affected by their drama. You buy into it and you're just like, oh my God, wait, can I help? Number two, you dread or fear being around them. Number three, by the time you're done with them, you're exhausted or you're angry and you just, ugh. Number four, you just feel really bad about yourself. And you just think, oh, and you're ashamed. Number five, you get stuck in a cycle of trying to rescue or fix or care for them. I have news for you. You will never fix them. Your job in a toxic relationship is to work out which part of you that's speaking to and completely alter you. Because if you're always feeling bad, go back and think, somehow this is always a crisis and I'm always fixing this. I don't want to do that anymore. If they're always making you feel angry, you can just think, actually, you know what? I'm just not going to speak to you for a while until I can get to the stage where I can fix this. Now, obviously, if they're your parents, it's hard to kind of like diss them and just go, I'm not going to speak to you. But what you can do is just say, I'm a bit busy for a few weeks. I'm going to be sending you an email, or I'll text you, or I'll leave you a voice note. Take a little bit of space. When you have the space, you can look at it and think, oh, that's what's going on. And that space will help you recreate a healthy boundary between you and Mr. or Mrs. Toxicity. I hope that was helpful. Please subscribe, please like, please share it with somebody who is really struggling with a toxic person, and maybe we can help make their day too.